And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Teutopolis High School, the home of the Class 2A Regional here in the Greenville Sectional Complex. As the second semifinal will begin here in a little while. Flora takes on Robinson in the second semifinal. The winner gets Teutopolis on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. The Wolves from Flora come in with a record of 14-19-1. And they will send Neil Young out to the hill this evening to take on a 14-12 Robinson Maroons team under Reggie Truitt. Reggie's going to send Julian Parker out to the mound this evening as both teams completing their warm-ups. The Wolves now finishing up their final warm-ups as the Maroons have already had theirs. Then we'll have as is typical in the postseason. Both teams will be announced in full on the field so that their fans get a chance to see them line up, like Grandma and Grandpa get a chance to see their son on the field in case they don't play a ton. And then we will have our national anthem, and we'll be ready to go as the Wolves just about done. The officials, the umpires heading to the field, and we will have the starting lineups as well as the full team announcements here very, very shortly. Dan Kester will be the umpire behind the plate tonight, and it'll be Greg Wise in the rocking chair over at third base, and Ryan Wyckoff, the first base umpire this evening, as the umpires set to meet with coaches out in the out at home plate. Good evening from Teutopolis. My name is Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We appreciate all you folks tuning in this evening to watch tonight's telecast after a fun first game. Well, fun if you're a T-Town fan anyway. As T-Town rocked Cumberland, not Columbia. They'd like to rock Columbia maybe in a week or two. But they rocked Cumberland tonight 16-2 as they fell behind 2-0 in the first inning and responded in the bottom of the second with a 10-run second inning, followed by a 4-run third, 2-run fourth, and put away the Pirates. The Pirates finish their season at 12-15. T-Town improves to 21-11, and they will get set to take the winner here of the Wolves and the Maroons. A few other scores we have from around the area of regionals of note in Class 2A. Up at the Columbia Regional, Columbia defeated Staunton 10-0. As the Eagles are the real deal, folks. They're the number one seed in their half of the subsectional. St. Anthony, the other number one seed, they were playing at 5 o'clock this afternoon, so not quite complete yet. They were playing Marshall at 5 o'clock tonight. And also Roxana taking on Breeze Mater Dei over at Carlisle. We have yet to get a scoring update from Carlisle. Those regionals all with Wednesday and Thursday semifinals. I like how they do it here at Teutopolis. They do both semifinals on the same night. It helps keep the pitching rotations in order, makes it happy for everybody. In Class 1A, at the Edwards County Regional, Edwards County knocked off Red Hill 1-0. Cash Connors hit a home run for the Edwards County Lions, and it held up as the Lions able to get a 1-0 win, pick up their 22nd win on the season versus 5 losses. And they advanced to their final at 11 a.m. on Saturday. They will play the winner of South Central and Sisney, also being played tonight down at Albion. That game will take place around 6:30. Other regionals action taking place tonight. Okaw Valley takes on Central A&M. That's at 4:30 at Moequa at Central A&M. And also at Casey, it will be Windsor Stew-Strauss versus, I believe it was Beecher City tonight. As I believe both teams are about to be introduced. Brian Tackett, head coach for the Wolves. He is announced. I don't have my stats out yet.
The Wolves have 3 stat girls: Andy Henson, Haley Wick, and McKenna Hackney. Let's start with the reserves for the Wolves. Senior number 2, Andrew Wick.
Andrew Wicky, the first player announced for the Wolves after all the coaches have been announced.
Freshman number 8, Carson James.
There's Ethan Houston.
Freshman number 9,
Carson James. Thane Warren is number 9.
Freshman number 14, Paxton Pierce.
Paxton Pierce, a freshman, number 14.
Number 16, Ishan Lusk.
And number 16 is Isom Lusk.
Isom Lusk. Number 21, junior Colin McGrew.
And Colin McGrew.
And number 26 is senior Hayden Prather.
Hayden Prather, freshman. That'd be cool.
Now for your starting lineup for the Wolves.
Now the starting lineup for the Wolves.
Base, junior number 12, Quentin Black.
Quentin Black will lead off things for the Wolves here in just a few moments.
Junior number 17,
He'll be followed by Trey Sharp, number 17. Wolves in their
catcher.
gorgeous baby blue uniforms tonight. Here's Logan Atwood, his senior catcher. He's ready to go. Then Neil Young is pitching today for the Wolves. Young, a senior as well. Garrett Patridge coming off of an injury. He's glad to be back at it.
Freshman number 13 at third base,
Cormac Massey playing third base tonight. He will be hitting sixth.
right field, Jace Moore.
Number 11 is Jace Moore. He is the thin one is the right fielder. He's a junior. Gage Parker is the first baseman, also a thin young man.
And at center field,
And center fielder freshman Gage Dugan rounds out the starting lineup for the Wolves from Flora. Now the Robinson Maroons.
home team on the scoreboard, the Robinson Maroons.
Under head coach Reggie Truitt, in with a record of 14-12.
Tyler Russell, Josh Brown, Taylor Maxwell, Justin Musselwhite, Trayton Brown, and Dale Mendenhall.
And they bring out all their assistant coaches. That's a big crew. They fill up an elevator.
And now let's meet the reserves for the Maroons. Senior number 2, Leighton Roy.
The reserves for the Maroons. Leighton Roy, he's a senior. Number 2.
A.J. Noblet.
A.J. Noblet is a sophomore. He wears number 3.
Junior number 4, Marcus Nance.
Marcus Nance, a junior. He wears number 4.
Senior number 7, Alex Langston.
Alex Langston is a senior. He wears number 7, outfielder.
Brody Baker.
Brody Baker is a sophomore wearing number 8 for the
13,
Maroons. Keaton Alt, a senior, number 13.
Sophomore number 16, Braden Turner.
Number 16 is Braden Turner. He is a sophomore.
Sophomore number 17, Reese Johnson.
Reese Johnson, also a sophomore outfielder, wearing number 17.
Dalton Shipman.
Number 23 is Dalton Shipman.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Maroons.
And now the starting lineup for Robinson.
Senior number 24 in center field, Judson.
In center field, number 24 is Judson Pinkston. He is a senior, wears number 24. Gunnar Holt is the catcher, wearing number 10. He is just a freshman.
Number 14, Julian Parker.
Julian Parker pitching tonight for Robinson. He is a senior.
Field, senior number 5, Cole Weber.
Number 5 is Cole Weber, also a senior.
And right field,
He'll be in center field.
Stewart.
Left field, pardon me. Can't tell my L from my senior, or L from my C. Grayson Brown is number 21. Elijah Robb, number 6. I think I missed Derek Stewart. Sorry about that, Derek. Number 20 is Peyton Skaggs. He is a senior. Chase Aldrich, second baseman. And the designated hitter for the Robinson Maroons, Bryson Legg. So we are ready for our national anthem now. We'll have that.
Sophomore number 21 at third base, Grayson Brown batting fifth. At this time, we ask you all please rise and face the flag and join us in the playing of our national anthem.
Here is our national anthem. The final strains of our national anthem here at Teutopolis High School as we're getting ready for semifinal number 2 between the Maroons from Robinson and the Flora Wolves. Wolves coached by Brian Tackett in at 14, 19, and 1. The Maroons under Reggie Truitt in at 14 and 12. The winner gets Teutopolis on Saturday morning as T-Town advanced over Cumberland earlier this afternoon and moved to 21 and 11. Taking a look at the batting order for the Wolves, number 12, Quentin Black leads off. He'll be followed by Trey Sharp, then Logan Atwood. Cleanup is Neil Young. Garrett Patridge in the 5 spot. Cormac Massey hitting 6. Jace Moore in the 7 hole. Gage Parker and Gage Dugan rounded out the 2 freshman Gages at 8 and 9. Black, Sharp, Atwood, Young, Patridge, Massey, Moore, Parker, and Dugan. Taking a look at the Robinson defense around the infield over at third base, it's sophomore Grayson Brown wearing number 21. He'll be joined by Elijah Robb, senior shortstop, number 6. Chase Aldrich is second base, wearing number 32. And over at first base, big old Peyton Skaggs. He'll gobble up any throw at him. Out left field, Cole Weber, senior number 5. He'll be joined in center by Judson Pinkston. 24 is a senior. Number 1, Derek Stewart, a senior, third senior in the outfield for Robinson. On the mound, Julian Parker. He is a senior. He throws to freshman Gunnar Holt. The Maroons again under Reggie Truitt and come in with a record of 14 and 12. I was talking to Coach Truitt a little while ago, and I said, "Well, Coach, how y'all coming into the postseason? Are you happy with how it's going?" He says, "Yeah, it was fine until Thursday and Friday. They dropped a couple that they did not like, and at a level they did not like. Lost to North Clay 8-2 down in North Clay, and then lost at Centralia 10-0 on Friday. That was just after beating Lawrenceville 2-1 in 9 innings. Robinson went 4-3 in that tough little Illini conference. So they come in wanting to turn things around just a little bit. Leading off, Quentin Black for Flora. And he swings at the first pitch he sees. fouls that one off. Quentin comes in hitting .319. A little bit higher than the Flora average. Flora comes in as a team hitting .280. Quentin, pretty good eye for the baseball as he watches ball one zip past. On the mound, Julian Parker for Robinson comes in with a .257 ERA, 4-3 record for Parker. He has thrown by far the most innings for Robinson as he comes in with 60 innings pitched. He has 40 strikeouts in those 60 innings. That one popped up on the infield, back on the outfield grass. The catch is made by Chase Aldrich for the first out, second base, gathering it in. Second baseman taking out his counterpart. And we are underway. Second game of two today. Tomorrow afternoon, weather permitting, we'll be in Louisville as North Clay plays Brownstown St. Elmo. I think I was saying that it was Windsor Stewstrass earlier. That was an error. It is Brownstown St. Elmo. Not the Hatchets. The Bombers will be in Louisville tomorrow. As Julian Parker fires and curveball in for a strike, makes the count 1-2. Trey Sharp, I think he thought that was going to stay inside, and it did not. It cut across. Trey Sharp comes in hitting .311, and he pops that one up behind home plate. Heading back for it. Holt looks and watches it go away. Got behind the netting. Flora in their baby blue jerseys. They hope the baby blues go better for them than they went for the Cumberland Pirates a little bit ago. The baby blues did not work out for the Pirates. They lost by 14 runs. Orange numerals, wolves emblazoned across their chests in script. And that ball popped foul again out of play. Sharp stays alive, 1-2 the count. Robinson in their grays. Maroons across the front in maroon lettering. White trim. Over the top. Fastball stays a bit high from Parker. Evens the count at 2-2. Logan Atwood's on deck, as that one is pulled foul way off to the parking lot. What's the wind doing, Bruce, you ask? Well, it looks like it's blowing in a little bit now. The wind may have turned to the north because it looks like it's blowing from center field to the right field corner as we start off the game here tonight. And there's ball four. Parker let him get away. So the Wolves with a base runner. Partly cloudy here in Teutopolis. 72 degrees, the high for the day. It has 6 miles an hour wind coming straight out of the north, so that is blowing to the right field corner. And probably not all that advantageous to either team. Pitching over the top, bit high for ball one. Julian Parker peeks over at first as Logan Atwood watches ball one and strike one come in. Atwood hitting .365. He's got 7 doubles and 5 home runs on the season to go along with 3 triples. How many catchers do you know with 3 triples? Not that many. He pops that one up on the left side of the infield. Underneath it now, battling the wind a little bit, Grayson Brown able to make the play. So here comes Neil Young, Flora's pitcher tonight. As a hitter, Neil is hitting .234. He has 4 home runs himself. Flora with 15 home runs on the season. That's pretty good. This field to center, probably deepest field they play on all season. 380 feet to center field here and to Topless. Swing and a miss as Young was fooled badly by Parker on that one. Julian Parker, senior for Robinson. He has done most of the work as he has over 60 innings for the Maroons, who have played 26 games. You figure 60 innings. That would be 6, 7, or 10 games, give or take. One and one to Young. Trey Sharp giving Parker something to think about over there at first base. We're in the top of the first. 2 outs, 2 and 1. Parker from the stretch. The man on first. Fires home. Curveball way up high. You can see him trying to snap that one off. He tried to snap his fingers after the ball was gone. And it's a 3-1 count. He needs to come home. That ball is popped foul down the line. It goes foul. Might have hit in fair territory on its first bounce, but Skaggs unable to get to it before it went foul. So new life for Neil Young. Full count. Runner will go. And that one straight down the middle. Popped foul, out of play. Infield at medium depth. Count remains full. Swing and a foul ball, but held on to by the freshman Gunnar Holt. And that'll do it for Flora. We'll move to the bottom of the first inning. No score.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Welcome back here to Topless, ladies and gentlemen. The regional semifinal number 2, numero dos. The Robinson Maroons set to come up against the Flora Wolves as They will send Judson Pinkston up to hit first. He'll be followed by catcher Gunnar Holt. Julian Parker hits third. Cole Weber in the 4 spot. Batting fifth, Bryson Legg. It's Derek Stewart in the 6 hole. Elijah Robb, the shortstop, in 7. Peyton Skaggs hitting 8. And Chase Aldrich, second baseman, hitting number 9. Pinkston, Holt, Parker, Weber, Legg, Stewart, Robb, Skaggs, and Aldrich. Taking a look at the Flora defense, starting out over at third base, it's freshman Cormac Massey. Shortstop, junior Trey Sharp, junior Quentin Black at second base. Gage Parker, freshman, over at first. It is a young infield. 2 freshmen, 2 juniors. Around the outfield, 2 juniors and a freshman. Garrett Patridge out in left. Gage Dugan in center. Jace Moore over in right. Dugan, the freshman. Moore and Patridge, the juniors. And the senior battery today. Neil Young, the pitcher, throwing to senior Logan Atwood behind the plate. 2-1 the count on leadoff hitter Judson Pinkston. Pinkston, the center fielder, as the curveball bounced right back to Young. He jogs it over to Gage Parker before tossing easily for the first out. 1-3. That brings up Gunnar Holt. Holt, catcher for Robinson. He is hitting .250 on the season. He has started most of the year. He's got 25 starts for a team with just 26 games. I've said it before. Anytime you get a freshman catcher, that's kid probably a pretty good athlete. And he's batting second as well. That just tells you that much more. He comes in with 12 hits on 48 at-bats. 1 double, not a ton of power. And it's a 3-0 count. Make it ball 4 on 4 pitches. So, Holt will head to first base on a walk. A courtesy runner will check in to replace him. That is A.J. Noblet, number 3. As Julian Parker does some gardening around home plate, and he's almost ready to go. He's still doing some gardening. Noblet's a sophomore, by the way, running now. Neil Young gives him a long look, now looks to home. First pitch is strike 1. Flora did get 1 runner on in the first, in the top half of the inning, but unable to do anything with it. As Noblet got a short secondary lead over there at first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Julian Parker heads back to the dugout with the second out of the inning for Robinson. Here comes Cole Weber. Weber hitting .250 on the season. Robinson batting as a team .246. The wind looks like it's blowing straight in from center field now, as it may have moved a little bit to the east of north. Call that northeast, north, west, east, north. Runner goes, throw down from Atwood in time. That erases the Maroons in the first. We'll head to the top of the second inning. No score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Game 2 of the doubleheader today. We move to the inning number 2. As the Wolves will send up Garrett Patridge, followed by Cormac Massey, Jay Smore. Anybody gets on, Gage Parker. Second inning of work for Julian Parker for Robinson. Each team got a base runner in that first inning, but the Maroons lost theirs. As, boy, that was in and tight on Patridge. Patridge comes in hitting .333. And he sees a 2-2 count now. Curveball, he gets into it, pops it in to left field. Easy can of corn for Cole Weber. That'll bring up the freshman Cormac Massey, one of 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for the Wolves. Massey hits .271. Dugan hits .299. And Parker hits .295, so all 3 freshmen pretty productive in the Wolves lineup. Jace Moore on deck. Massey swings and he gets a base hit over to the left side, and the Wolves are at it again. First hit of the day for Flora. First hit of the day for either team. That'll bring up Jace Moore. Moore's a junior. Watches the first pitch come in for strike 1. Man on first, 1 out, up high from Julian Parker. Throw over to first. Oh, that was close. Massey able to get back in time. That might have been the B move from Parker. That was a good throw. Good move. Couldn't get him. Parker's next. Out of the zone. Sun has gone behind cloud. They're going to have to turn the lights on here pretty soon. It was cloudy when we started about 3 hours ago. It is no longer cloudy. It is bright sunshine, a few clouds. As that one popped up behind home plate. Working on it. Holt can't gather. Gunnar Holt had a shot, and it gives Jace Moore new life. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon we'll be in North Clay as they take on Brownstown St. Elmo. I believe our old friend Travis Wyatt is going to be bringing that to you. As that one's popped foul out of play to the right side. Yeah, Josh and Roy couldn't be there tomorrow. And over at North Clay, they like to let the students get in sometime, and Travis White will bring a student, I believe, with him to help him out, and there'll be a good show for you tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be nice all the way through. It's supposed to rain maybe tomorrow night. 2-2 the count. Parker working on Moore. Moore really digging in, staying alive. Throw over to first, not in time. Parker looks back to second. There's nobody there. That pitch is to hit to the left side. Nice throw across by Grayson Brown for the out at first base. Runner does move on to second, though. And with 2 outs, here comes Gage Parker, left-handed swinger. Pretty solid speed out at second base. I wouldn't say great speed with the freshman. He'll probably move into great speed as he matures. Bouncer to the right side. Gathered by the second baseman. Throws over in time. Nice play by Chase Aldrich, and that'll do it for Flora. They have 1 base hit, leave 1. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning. No score.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Bottom of inning number 2 coming up. And back to the plate heads Cole Weber. He was there when the base runner was thrown out trying to steal on Logan Atwood, even though it was a courtesy runner. Logan Atwood was discourteous to him. As the first pitch from Neil Young comes in a smidge high. Lights have been turned on. It'll take a while for them to take effect, however. We're paying attention to next week. South Central has a sectional. We'll try to cover all the teams that we can over there, the teams that we do cover. as they'll play a doubleheader on Wednesday night as well in the sectional, with their final on Saturday. Also, Salem has a regional. They are playing on Thursday afternoon, so might want to tell the gang we'll be there for that, potentially, as the gang here tonight, Mason Hager out on left field camera, Tyler Edwards out on the right side, first base camera, Ty Landreth and Abby Springmeyer out in the truck. Ty's bringing those replays, and Abby's making sure that everything else works. Dealing with 4 dudes and all kinds of electronics, that is a tough job, making sure everything works. Full count here on Weber. That's a 9-to-5 job right there. Next from Young, Steve Reich, 3 looking. That far? Cole Weber strikes out, and Bryson Legg will head up there with 1 out. Oh, and 1 the count. 0-2. As I mentioned a while ago, Dan Kester behind the plate tonight. Ryan Wyckoff over at first base. And Greg Wise at third base umpiring tonight. Umpires are tremendously important. And I tell you what, folks, if you have a thought or opportunity or want to help out the kids, by all means, choose to become an official or an umpire. They are needed as Bryson Legg strikes out. Swing and a miss. You get all kinds of the money's decent to spend 2 or 3 hours out. Stay in shape. You can you're running up and down a court. Actually, here in baseball, you're not running much at all. As that one's popped up into short right field. And Quentin Black makes the play. That'll do it for Robinson. We have played 2, no score.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you. Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Inning number 3 set to start here for the Flora Wolves. It'll be Gage Dugan, followed by Quentin Black, Trey Sharp, as we are in the top of the 3rd inning. No score. Julian Parker back to the hill. He has given up just 1 hit for Flora the first 2 innings. And the right-hander fires. That's the, nice snag over there at third base. And a fine throw. Grayson Brown has had a couple of nice plays over at third base tonight. And that is one up, one down. Quentin Black flew out to second base back in the first inning. The junior second baseman stands in and fouls that one away. As the Wolves getting their second look now at Julian Parker. These two teams played back in March. Robinson knocked off Flora in a close one. I think it was 3-2. 2-1, pardon me. 2-1. One-run game. And this one looking all kinds of like that one. As that one fouled back harmlessly. It's a 0-2 count. With one out, Black at the plate, Trey Sharp on deck. Logan Atwood in the hole. Next one is poked into right center. It's going to get down for a hit for the Wolves. Hit them where they ain't. That's what the name of the game is. And Quentin Black just got a base hit for the Wolves. That's their second hit. Last one was with one out, Cormac Massey, and he was stranded. See what the numbers 2 and 3 hitters can do now for the Wolves. Trey Sharp, Logan Atwood, and then Neil Young. Sharp stands in. He walked back in the first. He hits that one, pulls that one down the left field side and into the vehicles. A lot of vehicles down there, just over Mason Hager. Watch your head there, Mason. Parker's getting strikes on the Wolves, but the Wolves are trying to are battling back as Trey Sharp's going to have to battle back again. 0-2 on the junior. Right-hander, wide open stance. Parker looks over at first, nothing doing, and nothing doing as Parker thought he might have rung up Trey Sharp on that one. No, sir. There comes the last dying light of the sun. A swing and a miss. He got him that time. So 2 outs. Here comes Logan Atwood. The catcher / power hitter for the Flora Wolves. I think they said their shirts had wolves across the front. That says Flora across the front. I think I said the Robinson shirts had maroons across the front. I think that says Robinson. It's just interesting watching Julian Parker work. He looks over at second base when there's nobody there. There he does. Looks at the umpire. Swing and a miss. The runner goes and slides without a throw. So Quentin Black now in scoring position. He got his uniform dirty. Mom's going to have to wash that. Bouncer foul. Or Quentin might wash it himself. Slight delay as some foul balls being collected. Julian Parker has given up a couple of hits, but so far no runs. Logan Atwood at the plate, probably the most dangerous Flora Wolf of them all. As that one bounces in front of the plate. Nice job behind the plate by Gunnar Holt. He is keeping it in front of him. keeping Quentin Black out at second base. No score here in the top of the third. And that one golfed out into left, but foul. Robinson, the number 3 seed in this subsectional side of the Greenville sectional. And that one is knocked into left center, but handled by Judson Pinkston for the third out. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Still, no score.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Hitters number 7, 8, and 9 set due up here for the Maroons. Elijah Robb, followed by Peyton Skaggs. Chase Aldrich, anybody gets on, we'll go back to the top of the lineup with Judson Pinkston. Young has faced the minimum. He did walk a batter back in the first inning. Gunnar Holt was walked. And then his courtesy runner was erased rudely in a caught stealing. As Elijah Robb steps in. Waits on it, swings that. Oh, nice tough hop. Tough play for the third baseman, but a nice play by Cormac Massey. As he gathered and threw over, that took a lot of patience as it bounced on him. Took a weird hop, and he was able to hold on and throw accurately over to first. That looked like that had bad things written all over it. Here comes Peyton Skaggs. He's hitting .273. As I mentioned earlier, the Robinson Maroons hitting .246 as a team coming in tonight. That little curveball is knobbed out and over the short stop for a base hit. Little curveball came popping in, hung a little bit. Skaggs tried to hold up and get a good cut at it, but that was good enough. And he'll head off to the bench as a courtesy runner comes in again. So the first hit of the game for Robinson. Leighton Roy will check in to run for Skaggs. And Chase Aldrich will head to the plate with one out, man on first. Aldrich hitting 196 on the year. Has a double. 9 for 46 in 26 games. He's been in every game for the Maroons. Well, that sun in a very tough spot for the fielders on the right-hand side. Gage Parker trying to shade his eyes. He has to keep a hand up, waiting for a throw from Neil Young from the pitcher. Parker, the first baseman. That one fouled back, 1-1. Let alone how it's affecting Jace Moore out in right field. We're in the bottom of the third inning. There is no score. One out, one on for the Maroons. Curveball comes in for strike two. Cormac Massey in on the grass defensively, and he'll back up just a little bit with two strikes. He was waiting for a bunt. Curveball a little bit outside that time. Get you a look there and see how much Leighton Roy, how much of a lead he's getting off of Neil Young. Young, senior right-hander for the Wolves. Fires home out of the zone. It's full count. One out. Man at first. Bottom of the third inning. That one knocked into a short right field. Quentin Black backs up on it, makes the play. Long run in for the left fielder, or probably the right fielder and the center fielder. And Black pretty nonchalantly just backs out and gets it. Says, you boys stay back there. So with two outs, here comes Judson Pinkston. He ground out to Neil Young, the pitcher, his first time up. And that one comes in a bit high. Pinkston's a center fielder tonight for the Maroons. He bunts that one off to the left side. Massey fires across, and it gets away. That had to be something with the sun, as it's picked up by the right fielder all the way to third base. Heads Leighton Roy. Yeah, that's the thing. This is a terrible time of night, as Gage Parker never saw that one. It hit him in the shoulder. Bounced into short right field, and the players all head to the mound and probably try to burn a little clock, see if they can't let the sun go down a little bit farther. Gage Parker's gonna stretch his right arm there, because that hit him in the shoulder from across the field from Cormac Massey, and Massey's got a pretty good arm. This time of night, boy, I tell you what, I've seen some funky things happen at this park. A couple of years ago, it was North Clay. Had a mishap at first base with the Sun Field, and T-Town came around to win that game. So Pinkston on the first. Here comes Gunnar Holt. And the courtesy runner heads, so Pinkston heads to second base. Official scorer gives that a hit. If you can't see it, you can't see it. Next, Holt is nipped. Foul, strike one. 1-1, runners at second and third for Robinson. Really the first good scoring opportunity for either team. Here's Young's pitch, fouled back. So Young now with a chance with two outs to get out of it. One and two the count. Pinkston leads off a second. Roy leads off a third. Up a little bit high for Holt. Holt's just a freshman. Freshman catcher. Right-handed swinger. Stands in on the plate. It's 2-2 with 2 on. Curveball, see you later. Neil Young pitches around it, and we'll head to the top of the 4th inning. No score.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Head on down to Boyd Discount Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City, Illinois. The finest names in comfort, beauty, and function, like Ashley, Serta, and Brooks, are waiting for you on both sides of the main drag in downtown Wayne City. Head on down to Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center or BoydFern.com for huge selections of sofas, sectionals, recliners, leather furniture, beds, mattress sets, sleeper sofas, coffee. Big on value, all roads lead to Boyd. Office furniture.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
The scoreboard looks exactly the same for both teams. 0 runs, 2 hits, 0 errors. As we move to the top of the 4th inning, it'll be Neil Young, followed by Garrett Patridge, Cormac Massey, then Jace Moore if anybody gets on base. The pitcher heads to the plate. Winner gets the plate to Topless on Saturday morning. 10 o'clock start. Loser's season ends. Flora at 14, 19, and 1. Robinson 14 and 12. Shadows have lengthened across the field. Probably not nearly as harmful to first baseman in this inning or from now on. As Young watches the first pitch come in for strike 1. Here's the next from Parker, strike 2. Julian Parker into his 4th inning of work for the Maroons. Parker really the workhorse on the staff for Robinson. He has over 60 innings work as that one's bounced off to the left side. Throw down is bounced away, and Young will head to second base. And he's going to head to third base as the throw got away. And Young now at third base with nobody out. That's a base hit. Then I said the lights may not, or the sun may not affect anybody. But that might have affected Peyton Skaggs over at first base. As it is, it's a single and a 2-base error. And the next hitter, Garrett Patridge, is struck by the first pitch. So Flora really was something going now. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. Cormac Massey stepping to the plate. He has one of the 2 hits today for the Wolves as they bring in the infield deep in. Skaggs not even in the garden first base. Patridge leading way off. Young over at third. Patridge at first. The next from Parker. Strike one to Massey. Peyton Skaggs in on the grass over at first. Grayson Brown a little farther back at third. Strike two. Umpire has been pretty consistent giving that strike. The next from Parker. It's in the dirt. Runner heads to second without a throw. So nobody out. Runners at second and third now. Golden opportunity for the Wolves. Bouncer to the left side. Grabbed by the third baseman. Fires over in time. They're going to throw home. Play at the plate. Safe! Young beats the throw. As Massey's out at first. Patridge stays at second. And Young takes his time and heads in to score. Had to be a perfect throw to get him, and it was a pretty doggone good throw. Tagged just a smidge late. That's the first out. So here comes Jace Moore with one out now, and Flora leading 1-0. He knocks it out to center field. Play is made by Judson Pinkston, and now 2 outs. Pinkston made that one look easy. I never did see the replay on that play at the plate. I guess I missed it. If Ty's got that, I'd like to see that sometime. As Gage Parker steps in. The freshman ground to second base back in the first inning, for the second inning. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs now. And 1-1 the count on Parker. All this started on a base hit, basically an infield hit by Neil Young, and then a bad throw to first. Young able to take third on the throw. Parker swings late, and he's in the hole 1-2. Garrett Patridge is struck by a pitch. He's out at second base right now. You got to figure a base hit, he'd try to score. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll do it for the Wolves. But they do pick up a run on one hit. They leave one. And we'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Flora.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Roll King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Roll King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Do you bowl like this?
We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Robinson and Flora. Flora leads 1-0. As the winner of this game takes on T-Town on Saturday morning. I was looking for scores from around the area. Columbia beat Staunton 10-0. No score yet from Marshall, where St. Anthony is playing. I know a lot of folks keeping an eye on them. Over at Mount Carmel beat Hamilton County 4-0. That ball knocked into left field. It's foul. Julian Parker followed by Cole Weber, then Bryson Legg. Anybody gets on it, Derek Stewart will hit. Also at Columbia, Breeze Central leads Alton Marquette 1-0 in the fifth. The bottom of the fifth inning. That's kind of there like it is here. Tight one late. Still just the fourth here. Neil Young's pitch, curveball, ball. Ball three. I thought he was going to ring him up. Roxana defeated Modern Day 4-1 at Carlisle. So Roxana advances. Boy, they're having a good year. Swing and a miss, full count. Roxana having a very good year. They believe tied for the win of the Cahokia Conference. Either that or Columbia caught them at the end. When Salem beat Roxana late in the season, Steve Reich looking. Parker says, okay, you can strike me out with that, but I'm going to want that low pitch the rest of the way. So here comes Cole Weber. He struck out looking back in the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts now for Neil Young. Swing and a miss. Weber struck out looking back in the second. Down in Class 1A. See if we can get you some scores as well. As there's a low strike again. Says thank you very much. At Louisville, it was Altamont over Dietrich 14-1. Farina and South Central and Sisney playing right now at Albion. No score update. Edwards County defeated Red Hill at Albion earlier this evening. 1-0. Next from Young, 2-2 count. Climbing down the ladder. Wouldn't get that one. Okaw Valley, the number one seed in this subsectional of their subsectional of the regional or the subsectional of the South Central subsectional. Okaw Valley beat Central A&M 7-4. Oh, nice pickup by over at third base by Cormac Massey. He throws over for the out. That was a shot to third as the throw over in time. So with 2 outs, here comes Bryson Legg. He struck out back in the second as well. Derek Stewart on deck. Left-handed swinger. Watches ball one zip past. The next from Young, swing and a miss. 1-1. Massey, Sharp, Black, and Parker on the infield for Flora. Patridge, Dugan, and Moore in the outfield. Young pitching to Atwood behind the plate. One to nothing, Flora lead in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike two. Neil Young has looked good today. He has been rocking in the free world here in Teutopolis. That one is poked into left field right after I do my first Neil Young pun of my career. The kid's a senior. It's the last game I'm probably going to ever call him doing. I do my first Neil Young pun ever, and he gives up a hit. There is no such thing as an announcer jinx, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. But, boy, sometimes you think there is. At least I didn't say he was hanging from a limb. That ball popped foul out of play. That's going to get on the railroad tracks. The train has moved. The field south of the diamond. Looks like it's been tilled. Looks like it's probably been planted. I don't see anything coming up yet. Maybe just tilled. Probably waiting for some fertilizer of some kind. And hydrous. You don't want to put that on until it's planted. That one knocked into center field. Do they really? And coming over to take it away from Gage Dugan. Jace Moore jumps up, leaps up, and takes it away from Gage Dugan. Counts as an out either way. We will head to the top of the fifth inning. Flora leads. There's that play at the plate. He beat the tag as there you see it. Flora leads the Robinson Maroons by 1-0. We'll be back after these words.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Discover a world of style and comfort for your home at Chapman's Design and Furniture. Looking for the ultimate relaxation? Don't miss our uplifting Comfort Series recliners. Sink into luxury and unwind like never before. Visit us on Main Street in Salem or call 618-548-2221. Elevate your home with Chapman's Design and Furniture, creating beautiful spaces one room at a time.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Heading to the top half of the fifth inning, it'll be Gage Dugan, followed by Quentin Black, Trey Sharp. Anybody gets on, Logan Atwood, the number 9 hitter, followed by the 1 and 2, potentially 3. Wolves scored their 1 run in the fourth inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. Off of a infield hit by Neil Young, then a bad throw put Neil Young at third base. Garrett Patridge then was hit by a pitch, and it was lickety-split, second and third with nobody out. Cormac Massey grounded to third. The throw to first got Massey. The throw back home, Neil Young beat the throw back home. That ball knocked into short right field. It's a base hit for Gage Dugan. Hit number 4 on the afternoon for the Wolves. That'll bring up Quentin Black, second baseman for the Wolves. As they're top of the lineup coming up, top of the order. They would love to get something else going here. They lead by 1 here in the 5th inning. Never enough insurance, is there? That one out of the zone. Ball gets away. Runner will take off to second, rounds it, and stops. Pass ball. Black stands in. They try to keep Dugan close at second base, and Elijah Robb trying to keep him close back there, the shortstop. Standing in behind him. Julian Parker looking back, throws home, swing and a miss, strike 1. Wolves with 4 hits now and 1 run. 2-1 the count. And a little overthrow there from Julian Parker. He is frustrated. You can tell by his body language he thought that was going to be a strike. He dropped his shoulders. This might be an opportunity for Flora if they can catch him in that kind of mood. There's a strike. Full count. Black almost swung at it. I don't know if they gave that a swing or if they called that one in for a strike. Either way, it's a strike. And Parker steps off the mound, steps off the rubber, forcing Dugan back to second. Nobody out. Next one is knocked into a center field, heading back to gather. Judson Pinkston makes the play, then drops it. He dropped the hit. It's a. They're going to say it wasn't. He says it was a transfer, and the umpire out there on the scene. We're going to have a discussion. You got a replay of that? As out in center field, Judson Pinkston maybe got bounced into by Derek Stewart. I don't know. The Mr. Coach Truitt talking with the umpire who made the call. Here's the replay as don't have a look at the didn't get a look at the center fielder. Maybe on this camera. There they are, and there's the play. He's got the grab. That's a transfer. Oh, my. No. Right fielder did not run into him. That's a transfer. So, while the umpires are completed discussing things, Coach Truitt heads out to talk to his staff, who or his team, his defense, and says, fellas, it's 1st and 3rd with nobody out. We are going to have to suck it up. Got to call that an error on the center fielder. Hate to, though. Dugan ends up at third base. And it's 1st and 3rd. Nobody out on the break there for the Wolves. Black goes, and he is safe at second base without a throw. If you get a chance, Ty, I want to see that defensive play one more time whenever you get a chance, because I want to see if the right fielder ran into him. I don't think he did. 0-2 the count for Trey Sharp. Whenever you get a chance. No biggie rush. Sharp's 0 for 1, reached on a walk back in the first. That one knocked into left center on the run. It gets down. Oh, no, he made that catch. What a beautiful play and a double play. And they're going to throw to third to see if they get the play out there. That's a triple play. You got to be kidding me. What a play. Out in left field, Cole Weber makes the catch. They throw to second. And now they're checking to see if Gage Dugan left early. Umpire says he did. Now the umpires are going to talk about it. We've got all kinds of replays to watch right now. What a beautiful catch out in left field by Cole Weber. And the umpires have talked about it, and they're saying safe at home. Safe at home. Black's out at second base as he left too quickly. So a double play. F7 for the first out. There's the replay as there's a beautiful catch. And they throw over to second base. Then they check over at first. We probably may not have a camera on that. Probably don't have a camera on the third base when he left because only so many cameras. So now 2 outs. Nobody on. Logan Atwood coming to the plate. Let's see if we do have the replay. Nope, we sure don't. But great job on getting that catch. Beautiful job, Ty Landreth out in the truck. As the umpires, they talk it over. That's the smart thing. Make sure the right thing happens. And Flora leads it 2-0. Now with 2 outs. In this top of the 5th inning. And Logan Atwood heading to the plate with nobody on. What a wild half inning this top of the 5th has been for only 3 batters. Dugan scores as the appeal. He tagged and left after the catch. Swing and a miss for Atwood. Two and one now on Atwood. He scored so long after that catch was made. 3-1 now on Logan Atwood. Atwood is 0 for 2 today. Popped out to third, popped out to center, and he walks. That's one of the things Coach Truitt probably talked to his team on the mound there after that wild scoring play. Probably said, fellas, don't let that get you down. We got plenty of time. We got 9 outs to go. And plenty of time to work things out. Logan Atwood walks. Thane Warren replaces him at first base. And here comes Neil Young with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Wolves lead at 2-0. They got 1 in the 4th, 1 so far here in the 5th. As Warren leads off a first. Lights beginning to take effect now. The sun has set. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. It was not quite in time. Good throw. Maybe bounced right in front of Chase Aldrich. and Warren able to get there. So a man in scoring position now with 2 outs for the Wolves. Neil Young at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout, the base hit, scored. And he strikes out here. But the Wolves do come up with a 1 more run on 1 more hit. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 2-0 Flora.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Welcome back here to the to Topless High School. If you do have that catch, I'd love to see it one more time. Ty Landreth out in the truck. I guess there's the replay of the catch. He might have gotten bumped. One more time, Ty, if you don't mind. There's the catch. There's the transfer. He didn't hit him. You thought he did? Talking here with, I don't think he bumped him. We're watching the replay instead of the game. It is 1-1 is the count. Thanks very much. That's what they told me out in the truck. 2-0 the lead for Flora as Elijah Robb at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Peyton Skaggs on deck. It'll be Chase Aldrich after that. Anybody gets on, Judson Pinkston. As Flora might have caught a break there in that top of the 5th inning. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. And it is Neil Young driving the car right now. 2-2 the count. That one a little bit outside, ball 3. Young taking his time. Wants to make sure he throws a good one. And that is ball 4. So after Flora gets themselves 1 run of insurance, that's the last thing if you're out in the field that you want to see your pitcher walking the leadoff man. That'll bring up Peyton Skaggs. He got a base hit his last time up. And he watches strike 1 zip past there. And watches strike 2 zip past there. 2-0 the score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Robinson with their leadoff man on first. Skaggs got a hit his last time up, strikes out this time. And there's 1 out. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thought he had 5 earlier. Oh, there's one I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strikeout number 6 for Neil Young. Young has gone all the way for Flora. Parker's gone all the way for Robinson. Curveball comes in a little bit low. Aldrich popped up to second base back in the 3rd inning. Robinson has had runners at third base, as they had runners at second and third with 2 outs back in the 3rd. Unable to get one across. Uncle Charlie stays outside again. So 3-0 against Chase Aldrich, a man batting under 200, I believe, right? 196. There's strike 1. Going to say, if you're Chase Aldrich, you probably want to see another strike. With 1 out, 1 strike. Might drag a bunt. Cormac Massey in at 3rd. Swing and a miss. He was not dragging anything there. He was trying to knock that one up to Sigel. So a full count now as Young has climbed back into this at-bat from the pitcher spot. Looks over to first. Throws home. Ball. Curveball hits the corner for strike 3 looking. So 2 outs now. High up curveball to Judson Pinkston. Pinkston getting his 3rd look. He got a base hit back in the 3rd. Stranded at second. He's 1 for 2. And he watches the first 2 pitches come in for ball 1 and 2. That one bounced or popped foul down the right side. Gage Parker goes over and makes the play in foul territory, and that'll do it for Robinson. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. It's 2-0 Flora.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, you just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
And welcome back here to Topless. Robinson versus Flora, semifinal matchup. Top of the 6th inning set to begin. It'll be Garrett Patridge heading to the plate, taking on Julian Parker. Patridge will be followed by Cormac Massey, then Jace Moore. Anybody gets in. Gage Parker and then Gage Dugan. Swing and a miss for Patridge. Patridge 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. He was stranded at second base in the fourth inning. Each pitcher has gone about 80 pitches or thereabouts. 80 plus, a little plus, but plenty of room here in the regionals and postseason. You get 115 pitches as that one's popped into short center field. Nice run, but unable to make the play, Judson Pinkston. And it's a Texas League bloop single for Garrett Patridge. That's his first hit of the night. And hit number 5 for the Wolves. Cormac Massey coming to the plate. And a courtesy runner, not a courtesy, a pinch runner coming in for Patridge. As Thane Warren heads back across. Cormac Massey. Cormac Massey at the plate. Yes, sir. Pitch runner number 9, Thane Warren. And that gives Julian Parker something to think about. As that one's fouled back. Warren, last time he was in as a pinch runner, stole second base without a throw. That was last inning. He was running for Logan Atwood. Throw over. Not in time. Now that Warren has been used as a pinch runner, he can either stay in the game or he's done, right? He can't come back in as a courtesy runner. Throw down to second. The throw gets away. Warren safe again at second base. So does his job, gets the steal, and he's in scoring position. With nobody out for Massey. Flora would love additional insurance. Oh, 2 the count on Massey. As that curveball is fouled, or no, it's deep to the, it's a fair ball. And it's going to drop for a base hit, and then it gets away. So a single for Cormac Massey as 2 blue hits here in this top of the 6th inning. Warren's over at third base with nobody out. Massey at first with nobody out. And Robinson's going to bring everybody in on the grass. Looking out for a bunt from Jace Moore. Throw over to first, not in time. With nobody out, I'd be kind of surprised if they took the bat out of his hands, and that's a long way to go. Cardinals won the game last night on a botched suicide squeeze against the Angels in the 8th inning. As that's a beautiful pitch from Julian Parker. Parker's pitched real well. He's only given up a couple of runs. 6 hits now with a couple of blue hits here in the 6th inning. I thought that one was for sure going to go foul, and it never did. He stepped up the speed on that one as Massey takes second base without a throw. So second and third, nobody out. 0-2 the count on Jace Moore. Yeah, that was an 0-2 count that Massey got that hit on. That ball poked into right field again. That's going to stay fair. And 1 run will score. They're going to try to bring Massey. They hold him up all the way to second base. That's a double for Jace Moore. As he didn't go to second on the throw, he just beat it there. And all of a sudden, it is 3-0 Flora. They've scored runs in the 4th, the 5th, now the 6th, and nobody out. Runners at second and third for Gage Parker. And Julian Parker at the on the mound having a bad time. Another base hit into right. 1 run will score. They're going to bring him around. No throw as the ball cuts through, and the ball gets away. Parker will head to second base. 2 runs score. It is 5-0 Wolves. And still nobody out with a man in scoring position. Death by 1,000 cuts this inning for the Maroons. And Reggie Truitt's going to go out and talk to his team. I don't know what you tell him, other than Julian Parker looks like a man very frustrated. And I believe he is, I'm trying to see if they're going to replace him as they have not replaced him yet. Coach Truitt talking to his team saying, fellas, sometimes the ball just drops. You got to play defense now. We need to hold the Wolves here. And Julian Parker on the mound says, "Oh, you got to be kidding me." He's frustrated. He's given up 4 hits in a row this inning. Two of them bloop singles. And then a hustle double for Jace Moore. And now Gage Parker, a single and taking second on the throw. On the throw home. So Gage Dugan at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Flora with a 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 here in the 6th. And they are trying to make themselves a date Saturday morning. Parker, the knockout to right center field. And the ball gets off the glove of the right fielder, Derek Stewart. They're going to hold up Parker at third base, but Gage Dugan and the wheels are falling off the bus for Robinson here in this top of the 6th inning. Still nobody out. Got to call that E9, right? So an error after 4 base hits brings the top of the lineup back up. Quentin Black, first 5 hitters have reached here in the 6th, and there's still nobody out. Black watches a strike come through. Julian Parker is dismayed on the hill as that one is knocked foul. It's 5-0 with runners at second and third. The freshmen, Parker and Dugan. That ball bounces away, and Parker heads home to score. Dugan thought about it as he rounds third on the wild pitch. Parker makes it a 6-0 game. The ball bounced in front of the plate. Julian Parker on the mound. Watches that one as it gets bobbled by the second baseman. He throws to first in time. The run scores. And now the Wolves have their first out. Almost a bobble there. Well, there was a bobble. But Aldrich able to control and throw over to Skaggs in time. As it is, the 5th run of the inning scores, and that makes it 7-0 in favor of Flora. Trey Sharp at the plate. 7th hitter this inning. Probably Parker's last inning of work. The first run was unearned. The second run was, error out there in center field. That would have been 2 outs. A walk. Second run was unearned too, the strikeout. But those first 4 runs here are earned. Right. And Steve Reich, 3 on Trey Sharp. So here comes Logan Atwood with nobody on base. With a 7-run lead, you got to figure Flora would like to make an out. Oh, that gets through. Smoked base hit there for Logan Atwood. As Grayson Brown looks at his glove, says, how in the world did that get through? Andrew Wickey will check in to run for Atwood. Wickey, the senior outfielder. Didn't get to start today, but he's got wheels. As Neil Young heads to the plate, the 9th hitter in the inning for the Wolves. They've scored 5 runs on 5 hits. They have a 7-0 lead with here in the 6th inning. Is that one a high strike? 1-1. This game started about 20 minutes early. It's been on for about an hour and 40 minutes right now. That one popped up into the left side as Brown backs up on it. Nice scoots in, makes the play. That'll do it for the Wolves. They send 9 to the plate. They score 5 on 5 hits and an error. And we'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Robinson's got some work to do. They trail 7-0.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Here we are. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Maroons. They need some base runners. They need some runs. They trail 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. As presumably Julian Parker done for the day. Gave up nine hits. 7 runs. But of the 7 runs, only 4 were earned, and those were 4 out of that 5 in that 6th inning. First pitch to Holt is fouled off. Gunner 0 for 1. He walked back in the first, caught stealing. Well, he wasn't. His courtesy runner was. 3 errors so far for Robinson. That's the big part of the deal. A couple of outfield errors, too, for that matter. As Neil Young back at it. He's around 85 pitches. And it's 0-2 on Holt. Curveball outside, ball 1. Gunnar Holt, just a freshman. Boy, he's a tough catcher. Bouncer to the right side. Black has it, knocks it down, throws it across in time. Quentin Black probably glad he had a catcher running as he did not control it immediately. That'll bring up Julian Parker. Parker standing in, 1-0 the count on the senior pitcher for Robinson. As that one gets away. Nobody's on base, though, so no harm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Young out of the zone. It's 3-0. With 1 out. And Neil Young walks his counterpart, Julian Parker. Parker had struck out his first 2 times up. Now he's on base. Presumably they're taking Parker out from pitching. He'll probably be out in the field somewhere, as that will bring up Cole Weber. Robinson needs base runners. They got 1 now. Weber at the plate is 0 for 2. Struck out in the second. Grounded to third base in the 4th. And Coach Tackett doesn't like what he's seeing in the last 3 or 4 or 5 pitches from Neil Young. He's going to go talk to him about it, see how he's doing. He's still got about 20, 25 pitches in his potential today. As, of course, in high school baseball, you get a particular number of pitches that you can throw. And Young will remain. Coach Tackett probably just going out there and telling the fellas, hey, look, you got a 7-run lead. Let's not go crazy after 1 runner. If he does crazy stuff, by all means, let him do it. We got a 7-run lead. We want to make sure we don't give up extra base runners. As Flora 5 outs away from advancing to Saturday. They lead 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Curveball, Uncle Charlie, in for a strike. That was the 12-6. Young peeks over to first, throws home. Bouncer to third. Massey fires across way high and out at first as Parker able to come down with it and take all the way to third base. Goes Parker. The other Parker, Gage Parker, came down hard, made the tag, so there's 2 outs, and his teammates gather around him. He's a little woozy over there at first base. 5-3 on the putout for the second out of the inning. Gage Parker talking now with the trainer for Flora staff, and he says, "Oh, I'm a hockey player. Keep me in." As it will be Bryson Legg to bat next for Robinson. He goes and has a chat with Coach Truitt, and umpires are going to talk this one over to see whether he actually did reach the base or was tagged. It was a close call. I don't know if we have the replay of the tag at first base or not. Umpire's talking it over. Parker looks like he's going to stay in. Umpires are talking it over at the request of Reggie Truitt. Here's the replay. Let's see on the throw over from Massey. There's Massey made the play. He throws back to first, but just a little bit late on the put out. Didn't get the put out. Sorry. No. Our camera went to the runner. That's what Coach Truitt's talking to the officials about, the umpires. And he's not going to get the call. Just like just one of those days for Robinson. Why start now getting calls? 7-0 the score with 2 outs. Bryson Legg at the plate. Parker leads off a third. Trying anything he can do to get in. Trying to cut into that 7-run lead for the Wolves. Young, a little bit of a quick pitch there. Fastball, ball 1. That curveball didn't come back in. Well, 2-0 the count. Runner over a third really shouldn't matter to Flora very much. And I think Neil Young is keep considering that as there's a strike, 2-1. He isn't even looking at third base. Not throwing out of the stretch, throwing from the windup. Bouncer to Massey, fires over to first. That's a better throw, and that's 3 outs. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning. Flora holds a 7-run lead. We'll be back after these.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you. Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Marcus Nance takes the mound, replacing Julian Parker. Julian Parker finished with 6 innings pitched, had 5 strikeouts, 9 hits, 7 runs, 4 of which were earned. Nance will face Garrett Patridge, followed by Cormac Massey and Jace Moore. Nance, a little sidearm right-hander. Boy, he's got some mustard on that. Nance has an ERA of 3.46. He's pitched 32 innings on the season. 27 strikeouts. That one bounced to third. Fire across in time. Nice play again by Grayson Brown. And there's your first out. Cormac Massey will head to the plate. Massey, couple of hits, 2 for 3, 1 run scored. Marcus Nance, by the way, on the mound is a junior. And that one a bouncer too short. Nice gather, the throw up the line, but a beautiful tag by Peyton Skaggs. Elijah Robb draws him up the line, but Skaggs makes a nice play on that putout. So here in the top of the 7th inning, Flora down to their last out. They lead by 7 runs. As Jace Moore is at the plate. He got a hustling double last time. He's 1 for 3. That was a real nice hustle double. Came around to score in that 6th inning that so far is decisive. The next from Nance is fouled back. Moore gets on. We'd see Gage Parker. Parker dinged up a little bit back in the bottom half of the 6th. The next from Nance. A bouncer to the left side. That's a tough play, and that's going to be an infield hit for Jace Moore. Just dropped right in a perfect spot between Nance and Elijah Robb now at third base. I wondered. Parker stayed in and plays shortstop. Robb's at third. Julian Parker at short. So with 2 outs, here comes Gage Parker, left-handed swinger. Marcus Nance in his first inning of work. Flora fans hoping it's his only inning. And that hits Parker. He says, man, I'm having a bad 20 minutes. So, it'll be Andrew Wicke coming up for Gage Dugan. And he'll probably move into his center field spot as well. Wicke, the senior, came in earlier as a courtesy runner. So 2 outs now, runners at first and second. As the Wolves trying to finish up Robinson here in the semifinal. They need, Well, they need a bouncer here to second base, and that ball gets through, and it's going to be bases loaded. Chase Aldrich, I think he might have been afraid he was going to get ran into, but that's an error, E4, and that is error number 4 tonight for Robinson. One in each of the last 4 innings. And with 2 outs, here comes Quentin Black. All 3 of these runners get on with 2 outs in this 7th inning. Garrett Patridge grounded to third. Seemed pleasant enough. Cormac Massey grounds to short. Seems pleasant enough. 2 outs. And that ball bounced to third. The throw across by Rob is in time. So Nance able to get out of it. And we'll move to the top or bottom of the 7th inning. The Maroons need 7 to tie and extend 8 to win. We'll be back to Topless right after these.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We move into the bottom of the 7th inning. Robinson needs base runners, and they need them bad. They trail by 7. Neil Young has gone all the way. He's got about another 20 pitches to go. You say he's at 95? 96. He gets up to 115 now that it's the postseason. He will face Derek Stewart, followed by Elijah Robb, Peyton Skaggs. Anybody gets on, Chase Aldrich. And with a 7-run deficit, Robinson needs to bat around. Flora with 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors for the Wolves. Robinson, no runs on 3 hits and 4 errors. As it's 2-0 here, starting off on Stewart. He's flown out a couple of times, popped up to second back in the 2nd inning, flew out to right in the 4th. As Young about to start out by putting a man on here in the 7th inning. Winner gets T-Town on Saturday at 10 a.m. Loser season ends. There's a strike. Prather in at second base now for Quentin Black. As ball 4 sends Stewart to first base. So he had defensive change. Prather moves out to second base. Aiden Prather, sophomore. And Black heads to the bench. Also looks like Wiki out in center. He's playing pretty shallow center here for Elijah Robb. Very shallow center. Robb walked his last time up. Grounded to third back in the third inning. Swing and a miss. Wolves with one in the fourth, one in the fifth, 5 in the sixth. And Neil Young has gone all the way. Has the leadoff man on first. That's 1-2 count. And now to Robb. Peyton Skaggs stands in the on-deck circle. Curveball up high is the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 106. Peyton Skaggs stands in. He struck out his last time up. Got a base hit back in the third inning. One of the 3 base hits today for the Maroons. Eight strikeouts for Young. Elijah Robb was strikeout number 8. And swing and a miss. Strike 1. One and one to count with 1 out. Curveball pop back. Foul is strike 2. Out of the zone is a ball. And with 1 out, it's a 2-2 count. Man on first. Robb's not going to go anywhere. Young peeks over and then throws home. Strike 3. That's strikeout number 9. 111. So, with 2 outs, here comes Chase Aldrich. He struck out his last time up. Popped up back in the third. Curveball out of the zone. Young will be unavailable for Saturday if the Flora Wolves hold on to win. As he's going to pitch the limit here today. That was pitch number 113. That ball knocked into left for right field for a base hit. So he does get one more hitter. And that is the base hit number 4. So runners at first and second, and Neil Young facing his final hitter. It's Judson Pinkston, center fielder. With the runners at first and second, down by 7. Curveball, out into left field, and that's going to be a base hit. The runners will stop at first, second, and third, and Neil Young is done for the night as he has reached his limit with Gunnar Holt coming to the plate. It's bases loaded. Young's going to get a great big round of applause from the Flora fans as they know the story. They know that he's done, and he'll probably head over to shortstop We'll see who's going to finish the ball game for Flora when we come back. It is 7-0 with 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Flora making a change. We'll be back right after these words.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Trey Sharp heads to the mound. He'll replace Neil Young. Neil Young will head back to Trey Sharp's shortstop position. What a night for Young as he goes 6 2/3, 9 strikeouts, gave up 5 hits, 4 walks. All 3 runners on base do, however, belong to Young. Sharp comes into the game with an ERA of 5.0, 21 innings pitched. He has 19 strikeouts in those 21 innings, and he gives up an on-base percentage of .281. And that will bring up Gunnar Holt. Change the complexity of this game. If he gets a base hit, clears the bases somehow, Sharp into the wind. D-Reich 1 to Holt. Sharp throwing a little bit harder than Neil Young was there toward the end. Young may not be able to lift his arm tomorrow. He went the full 115. That one bounced up the middle. Prather makes the play to second in time. And that will do it on the fielder's choice. Holt grounds out 4-6. And the Flora Wolves win it here today. They will improve to 15-19-1. And the Robinson Maroons complete their season at 14-13. What a night for Neil Young. He goes 6 2/3, 9 strikeouts, gave up 5 hits, no runs, nothing earned, and it was just a beautiful night as for the Wolves. They'll advance to Saturday morning against the Totopolis Wooden Shoes. That game to take place here in T-Town at 10 a.m. For Robinson, a nice game for Julian Parker, but that 6th inning he was not helped by his defense as the Robinson Maroons charged with 4 errors total, and then a couple of big ones in that 5-run 6th inning. As Parker went 6 innings, gave up 7 runs, 4 of which were earned, 9 hits, 2 walks. He did hit a batter. Marcus Nance came in to throw the 7th. He gave up a hit and did hit 1 batter. The Robinson Maroons finished with 0 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, and 8 runners left on base. For the Wolves, who improved to 15-19-1. They had 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 9 left on base. And again, a wonderful night for Neil Young. He goes 6 2/3, gives up nothing. 5 hits, and that's it, as the Wolves advance. In the earlier game this evening, it was T-Town over Cumberland, 16-2. And for all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score in the nightcap. The Flora Wolves knock off and knock out the Robinson Maroons by a final of 7-0. So long from gorgeous Totopolis, Illinois.